it's your girl Pretty and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Princess. Welcome to my channel. Anyways, so if you are a returning subscriber, I feel like I owe y'all a huge apology. I feel like I got some explaining to do about why I haven't been posting, why I haven't been, you know, giving my subscribers the content that they deserve, you feel me? So we're here today for that exact reason. I'm explaining all of that good stuff to you, and this video is just basically a reflection of 2020 and how it went for me. So stick around and I hope you like this video. Also, before I start this video, I just want to say that this isn't to bash anybody. This is just my reflection, you feel me? And also I just want to say all praise to the Most High, because as dramatic as it sounds, without him I wouldn't be here right now. Without him, you wouldn't be watching my video right now, because 2020 was a hectic year. People dying because of corona, straight up depression, all of that. It was a lot. We're going to talk about all of that throughout my video, so let's get to it. Alright, so I got like 3 questions down here that I wanted to address. And the first and foremost, of course, is what happened to Pretty D? Like, where she went? Like, where was she hiding? Why she stopped posting? I stopped being on social media as much as I used to be. What happened? So in the beginning of 2020, things was going okay. Like, it couldn't, I was good, you feel me? Like, everything was okay. It's not really much to say about the start of 2020. It was just good, you feel me? Everybody thought it was gonna be a great year. It's 2020. 20 is my favorite number, so best believe, you feel me? I thought it was gonna be a great year. I was turning 20 on the 20th in 2020. Like, it does not get better than that. It started going down when Kobe died, and Gianna and Pop Smoke, and it was just like, damn, this year gonna be rough. After that, it was just, everything was like, and everything was just going downhill and downhill. And then corona, and you got news about somebody eating a bat and all of this nonsense. And so when that came around, I was just like, Lord, like, this year is about to be hard. And then I also already had my personal issues by the time like March and January. I don't know my months. January, February, March, April. By the time March, April, January, March, April, May. By the time March, April, May, June, those times, that's when things for me just said, garbage. Just throw the whole year out. I don't even want to redo. I just want to throw this whole year. And then that's when the summertime came around and I decided to invest in a camera. I was super duper excited. I dropped breach for this camera. Therefore, you know, I had to use it. It was like not even an option. I already had the ring light that was there, so it was like all just falling into place. And while all of this is happening and I'm getting my camera, I'm getting hyped up, I'm about to start something, feel me? People are in quarantine. I'm hearing words I ain't never even heard before. And let me talk about that real quick. So I didn't even know what a pandemic was. I did not know what quarantine was. And so now all of a sudden, while Corona's becoming while Corona is becoming more popular and the name is being known, COVID-19, you're hearing it all over the news. All you see is virus movies on freaking Netflix. Like mad virus movies. I started watching mad virus movies. I was getting scared low-key because people was dying in those movies, and I was like, whoa. Okay, so back to my story. People's in quarantine, and all I'm thinking is, this would be a perfect time to, you know, put myself out there, start my YouTube channel. People are staying in the crib. What better can they be doing than watching Pretty D? Mind you, all of this is happening, I'm not even in the proper headspace. Like, I was just trying to take it all in, and I'm like, yo, nah, like, I already started, I might as well continue. I don't want to let people down, I don't want to let myself down, but it was just too hard. And so August came around, and I think it wasn't the toughest month for me. I'll be lying if I said that was the toughest month for me, because it wasn't. But August came around, I had to go back to Plattsburgh, and that's when everything really went downhill. Like, and mind you, even before going to Plattsburgh, I was struggling. When I say struggling, I mean struggling to find the crib. Yo, this is a whole nother story time. This for a whole nother day. But when I tell you it is difficult to find a crib for just 2 people, my neighbors was almost homeless for the freaking fall semester of 2020. We had landlords giving us trouble. It was not easy. And then eventually we had to settle for Broad Street Commons. And it's funny because my freshman year, word to everything, I thought Broad Street was the place to live. Like, you got the freaking game rooms and a movie lounge and conference rooms, and then the cribs just look mad popping. And eventually I got my taste of Broad Street. That place was trash. Like, settling for that place and having to pay so much money for that place was not even heard, but we just gonna pass through that. And so I'm already thinking to myself like, yo, Prinny D, why are you not posting? I already got people hitting me up, or my friends asking me like, oh, why you not posting? And it's just like, y'all, I wish I could explain. Like, if you knew, you knew. But for the most part, it was just like I wasn't even comfortable posting. I didn't really have time to edit, and so I had to put that to pause, and I had to focus on myself for a quick 4 to 5 months. It's not even like I wasn't recording. Trust and believe, I was using this camera a lot. I just wasn't posting the content. I wasn't editing the content. And I think 2020 was the year that depression had hit the most, and probably not just for me. Like, you already got corona, you thinking about your loved ones, and thank God that all of my loved ones is safe and well. I hope all of your loved ones are safe and well. But yeah, like, you thinking about all of that, I'm pretty sure a lot of people's already going through their own personal issues, and that was one thing for me. With everything happening, I had so many sleepless nights. Like, if you got me on Snap, bro, I was up 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 9 in the morning. Like, to conclude this segment or this part of my video is that I was legit smiling through the pain. During that time, everything was just slapping me. All right, so I'm gonna try to make this part of my video quick. This is just gonna be a couple of things that 2020 taught your girl, Prinny D. First thing first, I'm the realest. I'm kidding, no. First thing first, not everybody is your friend. Some of these things I've been you, don't get me wrong, but 2020 solidified. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's like 2020 just clarified, it stamped it down, and that's that. Like, not everybody's your friend. Honestly, some people don't even reach the level of being an acquaintance. Like, it's just that. The next thing that 2020 taught your girl was be careful of who you trust. This is the most self-explanatory lesson of them all. Be careful who you trust. It's just as simple as that. Like, with all of the con, like, people is not to be trusted. People wait for you to tell them certain information so they can use it against you. Like, it's ridiculous. The next thing it told me was just live and learn. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Like, there's not really much explaining to do. You live and you learn from your mistakes. That's all. Another thing it told me was don't live life in regrets. Literally, everything happens for a reason, so we move. Like, as simple as that, we move. Whatever happens, happens. And you just don't live life in regrets. You move on. Stop dwelling on the past, period. The next thing 2020 taught me was, honestly, how much I can't stand Plattsburgh. Like, and when I say Plattsburgh, I don't even mean like the town. I mean like just the vibes of Plattsburgh in general. Like, it's not even the type of place you want to really be in. Like, it's just straight up toxicity and just rubbish, bare rubbish all the time. Another thing 2020 taught me was who my true friends are. Like, the circle is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like, I don't really even put my trust into certain people or waste my time on certain energy or vibes or people in general. And so 2020 just, thank you. Even though you was negative, you was positive. You just canceled people out of my life, and I thank you. So for that, shout out 2020. And the last thing that I was truly taught was when people are in a vulnerable state of mind, people do take advantage of that. And like, that isn't even something I want to elaborate on. I just feel like people will see you at your lowest point, and that's when they want to take advantage. So yeah. All right, so with all that being said, the video is almost done, but how am I feeling right now is the next question. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Like, it's a new year. We're not even trying to dwell no more. Like, after this video is whatever. We're gonna push it to the side. We're gonna move on with our lives. Yeah, it's 2021, you feel me? Even though it's moving like 2020 part 2, it's not as deadly. It's not as not deadly. I'm not saying people aren't dying, because people are dying, but that's not what I mean. I mean, it's not like really draining my brain as much. And like I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, I'm just grateful that I'm alive and well. I'm grateful for all my loved ones. I'm grateful that you watched my video, that you made it through that horrendous year. And last but not least, this isn't really a question, but I just want to say that even though 2020 was basura and it was complete garbage, trash, it did come with its benefits, and I did accomplish a lot of things that I had set my mind to. So I thank God for that, of course. And yeah, the girl Prinny D is back. Thank the Lord. Hopefully I'm here for a long time and a good time. So that concludes this video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you stayed to the end, shout out to you. You a loyal subscriber, we know this. Don't forget to share my video, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Peace.